Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabreena Haque, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Students, today I am going to take a science class for class 8 student based on chapter 12. The name of the chapter is the outer space and satellites. This is the part 1 of this chapter. Dear students, take your textbook in your hand. Open page number 124 and follow the class with your textbook. So let's start the class. This is chapter 12 and the name of the chapter is the outer space and satellites. We can see the sun in the sky at daytime. In a clear night sky, there is the moon and the innumerable twinkling stars. We are charmed by their beauty. Above us, there is the limitless sky and infinite outer space. The sun, the moon, the planets, the stars, the Milky Way, the galaxies, the outer space, all together make our universe. Dear students, this is the definition of universe. Mark this portion. This is the definition of universe. In this chapter, we will discuss about the universe. Look, this is the picture of night sky. There we can see some stars are twinkling. That there is so many stars and so many galaxies, Milky Way, and all together is called our universe. Now we will discuss the lesson 1. That name of the lesson is the outer space. We see the sun as the brightest object in the sky at daytime. You should not, however, look at the sun directly because it can cause great harm to your eyes. When you look up at the sky at a clear night, what do you see? The dark night sky is dotted with twinkling points of light which we call stars. These may as well be in the sky as a thin arc or as a full circle of light. The brightest planet is Venus and the reddish planet is Mars. Dear students, mark this line because this is so important for your MCQ. Except for the outer planets, all other points of light are stars. Sometimes you can see a faint glowing band across the overhead sky when it is clear and dark enough. It is made up of stars too far away to be seen as separate points of light. This band is known as Milky Way. Underline this part. If you look through the telescope, we see many more objects in the sky. The planet Jupiter shines in the sky with its satellites. Outer space is the vast extension of space in which all objects of the sky, including the planets, stars, and galaxies, have their existence. The outer space is mostly empty, in which the material objects in different forms are moving in their respective paths. From the outer space, our Earth looks bright like other planets due to the sunlight reflected from their surface. Now we will read where does the outer space begins. Space is all around Earth and extends beyond the air which surrounds the Earth. the atmosphere of the earth rotates along with it. This is why the atmosphere is taken as a part of the earth and not as a part of outer space. Thus the outer space begins, where atmosphere ends. The air surrounding the earth gets thinner as you go upwards until there is none at all. When we go about 160 km above the ground, the space becomes almost empty. Although space itself is almost empty, there are many existing things out there such as planets, stars and galaxies. How far the outer space is extended? In physical science, we believe in the observable world. Space has no meaning unless there are events or existence of matter in it. Thus, the extension of space in the physical sense, this will be science, is the farthest point in the space where from the information can reach us. The most distant galaxy from which light can reach us determines that size and the universe as also the limit of space. Look, this is our earth and this portion is indicated as our atmosphere, and outside the atmosphere this is the outer space. Look, this is rotated along with our earth. That's why this atmosphere is the part of our earth. But when the atmosphere is finished, that from there the outer space starts. But that means this space, and this outer space has galaxies, stars and Milky Ways. In the old concept, space was infinite in its extension, but in modern science the most distant galaxy from which light can reach us determines the size of universe is also the limit of space. We can see that this limit is very large but finite. That means universe is not infinite. That activity is for you, dear students. There is not too much information for you. You have to collect the answer of what is space, and you have to write it in your notebook, and you have to find in different books, magazines, and by using internet also. Now we will discuss the lesson 2, the universe. How is universe is defined? The universe is composed of all existing matter and space as a whole. The earth, the planets, stars, far and near comets, galaxy, small insects, dust, visible and invisible things all comprise the universe. Nobody knows how big is the universe. The shape and size of the universe is unknown to all. Many scientists think that there is no beginning and ending of the universe. Again, some people believe that universe has size and shape. Humans are discovering new information about the universe now and then, but much of it is still beyond knowing. However, this unknowing will be continue forever. Although many things are not known to us, the scientists think that a lot of elements of the universe are scattered here and there in the outer space. The existence of matters in some parts of the universe is higher than another part. The matter concentrated on a large volume in some parts of the universe is called galaxy or star world. Galaxy is a large group of comets and stars. Our earth exists in the galaxy of Milky Way. Dear students, underline this part. There are crores of galaxies in the universe where exist crores of stars. The galaxies move in groups in the outer space as the bees flies in the biosphere in groups. The stars of the galaxies seem very far in comparison to the unlimited outer space, but it is not true. They are so far from one another. Let us think about the distance among them. We know that light runs about 0.3 million kilometer per second. That means the distance between the earth and the sun is about 150 million kilometer. The sunlight takes approximately 8 minutes 20 seconds to reach the earth. On the other hand, the sunlight takes more than 4 years to reach the Alpha Centauri, the nearest stars from the sun. Light takes a few million of years to reach from a farthest star to another farthest star. Now you can realize that what is the distance from one star to another star and how mammoth the universe is. Here the mammoth means vast, that means how vast the universe is. The solar system exists in the galaxy named Milky Way. The stars are seen twinkling and shining from the earth. Each of the stars is a mass of burning gas, and so it has light and heat. The stars in the space are classified in 3 colors, then red, indigo and yellow. The biggest stars are red in color, the medium stars are yellow and the small stars are indigo. How the universe is created? From the available evidence on the age of the universe, the helium abundance and the temperature of the background radiation, astronomers think that the universe started with a massive explosion. This is called Big Bang theory. Students, you have learned about the Big Bang theory in your class 6 science book. It happened about 15 billion years ago. A huge explosion sends everything racing outwards in all directions. Before the Big Bang, everything was packed incredibly close together to a point of high temperature and density. Over time, it has expanded to the universe we see today. When scientists look at distant galaxies, they see that other galaxies are moving away from our galaxy. More distant galaxies are moving away faster. In fact, all the galaxies are moving away from each other. We say that the universe is expanding. This portion is so much important for us that the universe is expanding. Dear students, there is your homework. This is homework number 11 for your annual term, and you have to make 5 MCQ with 4 options, and you have to put tick mark with the correct option, and you have to submit the homework on Sunday. Dear students, I have finished my today's topic. Hope you have understood. You will read the chapter so properly, because you will get so many MCQ from the chapter. If you feel any problem, you can contact with me. I have given my contact number and my messenger ID on the board. Abide by your parents, do all the SW and submit regularly, because you will get your CT diary and SBA mark on the best on your SW performance. Stay safe, stay home, See you again. Allah Hafiz.